Hello there guys, Aaron Chandler here for Forever Football DRFC, your Donks Rovers fan channel. It's Three Lions preview on the day of the game. Obviously, from the first video today, you'll know why. Because of the unfortunate passing of Claude, formerly of AFTV, and his own channel, Claude and the Bansters. But yeah, make sure you go and watch that video because I put my heart and soul on the line to, you know, I didn't feel like filming it, but I felt like I needed to film that video because I just got, I think I broke down. As soon as I stopped filming, I broke down. I've composed myself. It's took me a while, but I've composed myself and I'm ready to push on now. Claude will want me to talk about football, and that's exactly what we're doing. It might not be club, it might not be Arsenal, but it's football, and that's exactly what we love talking about. So we're going to do this for Claude. We're going to do this show for Claude. The review show tonight from the game, whatever the result may be, will be for Claude. And this is the game. It's England versus Poland at Wembley Stadium. The last of the 3 March International World Cup European qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard show, but we're gonna talk about football. We're gonna talk about it passionately because that's what Claude would do. So, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. And let's get straight into this. So Poland, obviously the big news from Poland is that there's no Robert Lewandowski. No Lewandowski at all. He is injured. He's all set to miss the Champions League ties with PSG, Mauricio Pochettino's PSG. So it must be a bad knee injury for Lewandowski. But I've gone with a team that I think could do well. I think I've gone with a team that I think will still get the job done. Obviously, there's some musts and must-nots. Rashford's out injured. Saka's out injured. We know that Nick Pope's going to start this game. We pretty much know anyway. Harry Kane, that's the big talking point because obviously Robert Lewandowski and Harry Kane was to be the big, you know, debatably the battle of the 2 world-class strikers, arguably 2 of the best strikers in the world right now. So that was a battle I was really looking forward to. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, despite that, we're still going to have a great game. And you know what, to be fair, even without Lewandowski, there's some wonderful talent in this Poland side. Fabianski, Szczęsny as 2 potential keeper options. I'm not going to go with Niemczyk from Cracovia, that's how it's pronounced, because that's like a young, that's 21-year-old, it's a young option if you need it, if you really need it. So it's going to be Fabianski or Szczęsny in goal. You've got Glick, you've got Bednarek in there, of course we know that from the Premier League. Michael Hellick, the Barnsley guy, can he take that Barnsley form? Obviously Barnsley in the playoffs for the Premier League. Barnsley are really going for it this season, but hopefully he can take that form into international level, Michael Hellick. Obviously in the midfield, Kamil Grzycki, former Hull City player. Zielinski, Click from Leeds, Joswiak from Derby County. I think even if Derby stay up this season, he'll go to a different club in the summer, in my opinion, because I think he's just that good of a talent. Placheta of Norwich, obviously not made as many appearances for international as he has with Norwich, but I think that he's a good young talent. Koklowski, the 17-year-old, could he make a surprise appearance at some point off the bench? We don't know. Obviously up front you got the 2 big ones, Piatek and Milik, and then recent call-ups, you've had Dragowski as a goalkeeper, you've got Robert Gummy, who I think could be a wild card here. You've got Karol Linetti, Kaputska, Kaminski, Kaunaki, Buksa from the MLS. So there's some good players in there. There's obviously some wonderful talent in there. So let's go through my predicted 11. Obviously you can see it on your screen behind me, the 4-3-3 as promised. So Nick Pope in goal, no surprises there. Back four of Trippier, Maguire, Mings and Shaw. I think the partnership of Stones and Maguire was quite rocky at times in the Albania match, so I'd like to see one of them dropped out. A lot of people would say John Stones if it was between him or Maguire, so I'm going to go with the fans' choice, and I sort of think about it and say, you know what, hopefully Harry Maguire can turn his form around and play just a little bit better than Albania's game. So I think Mings will come in for Stones on the bench, then Maguire will stay on. Midfield 3 of Ward-Prowse, Phillips and Bellingham. I'd like to see that midfield. It'd be brilliant to see that midfield. But I just know that Mason Mount will probably be in there. I just wouldn't. I think Mount will start, but I think the reason why I sort of went without Mount to start is because I think you should give one of the midfielders a half and then Mason Mount a half. And I think Mason Mount would be the impact midfielder in the second half, just to add a bit more attack to that England midfield. So I'd probably take Bellingham or Phillips off at half-time, and I'd be putting Mount in. And then up front, you got Foden on the right, Lingard on the left wing, and then Harry Kane up front. I've gone with Harry Kane anyway, because without the striker battle, I think Harry Kane's now got a clear advantage here to just go full throttle, Jai-ho, you are the reason that I breathe, and just go for it. Just absolutely go for it. So that's my sort of predicted 11. Now, finally, the predicted scoreline for this game. Obviously, without Lewandowski, it's a win in my opinion. There is still some talent in that Poland squad, but I think we've just got about enough to get over them. They drew 3-3 with Hungary, so they're there for the taking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for England winning by 2-0. I think it'll be another 2-0 today. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this match preview. Stay tuned this evening for the England review. And for now, guys, my name is Aaron Chandler from Forever Football, DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life, and that, my friends, is full time. Rovers till I die. That one's for you, Claude.